Something else?
Duty calls. Good chat, Mr. Amber.
Mm-hmm.
Scheiße.
Yes, Chloe?
So, am I crushing it?
This dinner would be taking literally minutes longer without you.
Crushing it.
Nein, ich werde jetzt noch mal kurz gucken. Wenn ich nichts anderes finde, bleibt mir nichts anderes
No
übrig.
skeletons. Lots of shiny dishes, though.
Okay, es ist interessant, dass jeder irgendwie ihre Nummer
Let's talk to
besitzt.
the table with you.
Ich werde das Thema Mr. Amber nicht ansprechen wollen. Das könnte nämlich so richtig in die Hose gehen. Die sehe ich aber irgendwie nicht, glaube ich. So, jetzt brauchen wir eigentlich noch Besteck, ne?
Yes, Chloe?
Plates? Check. Anything else?
Actually, could you be a dear and ask Mr. Amber what he'd like to drink with dinner?
I will be a dear. Talking to James. As long as I can avoid using the words cheating and scumbag, I should be fine.
Ja, das wird tricky werden.
Something else?
What's your vice, Mr. Amber?
I'm sorry?
Your wife wants to know what kind of drink you're having.
Ah, let's say sherry.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Sherry.
Comical. Chloe, maybe you can help me understand something.
I'll give it a shot.
Rose and I, we're worried about Rachel. Yesterday was so unlike her. What do you suppose is going on?
Besides all my bad behavior rubbing off on her, you mean?
Another joke.
You tell me. It seemed like you and Wells were happy to believe that this morning.
And you were all too eager to play into our expectations. In my experience, that's a tactic people use to cover for someone else. Rachel is her own person. She's responsible for her actions. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have concerns about your friendship, but perhaps you're exactly who Rachel needs right now as she navigates the choppy waters of adolescence.
Thanks.
Immer mehr zum Quasseln. Ja. Okay, das war schlecht. Aber wir haben was.
Yes, Chloe?
Und ein nerviges Handy.
The boss man would like a sherry.
Thank you. The glasses are in the china cabinet. You can place one at his setting.
How am I supposed to get to China? Kidding. It's the fancy-looking cabinet, right?
You got it.
Ja, ich habe kurz die Cam ausgemacht. Ich musste niesen. Warum sage ich das euch? Ihr habt es ja nicht gesehen. Egal. Vorsichtig.
It's the triangle-shaped one.
Basic shapes. Now you're speaking my...
So, wir sollen dann... Wir haben ein Glas. Würden es irgendwie... Ach, natürlich! So, wir haben das Thema Glas. Mrs. Amber, was ist es jetzt? Moment.
Yes, Chloe?
What else? Feel like I'm getting good at this.
Only one last step. As our guest, you may do the honor of lighting the candles. The lighter is in the...
It's cool. I've got my own.
Oh,
You never know when you'll need to light a candle. Right?
So,
you are a paragon of preparedness.
Thanks. I think. Time to light some candles and bust this joint up a bit.
okay, Kerzen. Dann wollen wir mal die Kerzen anzünden. Ich glaube übrigens, dass sie weiß, warum wir ein Feuerzeug haben.
The Amber family and fire. What could possibly go wrong?
So, Chloe, are you and Rachel in any of the same classes?
I wish. Rachel's all honors. I'm still trying to get into remedial... What's it called? Vocabulary.
What about that fire?
Dinner's really good, Mom.
Thank you, Rachel. The way the fire spreads so fast, I've never heard of anything like it.
Yeah. It's scary.
After those floods upstate, I was overjoyed we had less rain this year. Who knew a spring drought could be even more dangerous?
You never know where a deadly spark will come from.
It's certainly troubling. The latest report from the Commissioner's office suggests arson.
Arson. Why would anyone do that?
Any number of reasons. With everything going on in the world today, even a town like Arcadia Bay isn't immune to the ills of society.
I cannot imagine how difficult these last few years have been for you, Chloe. Now that you and Rachel have become friends, I want you to know that our home is always open to you.
Cool. Thanks.
Well said, dear. It's imperative in such troubled times as these that we remember what is most important to us. Family. Family's not merely a gift, it is a responsibility. As such, those we love must be cared for and never, ever taken for granted.
Enough of this asshole. Rachel may have to take it, but I don't. I'm going to turn his daughter and wife against him at his own dinner table. I'm not sure I agree, James.
Oh? I thought you of all people would be grateful for family, at least.
If you ask me, gratitude is just one more way privileged people tell the unprivileged that they should be happy with what they have.
That is an excellent point, Chloe. We must always be sensitive to the way our privileges shape our perspectives.
Well said, Mom.
Still, there must be some room for personal responsibility. I'm sure you agree, Chloe.
My dad was super responsible. He always drove under the speed limit. Then one day, a truck came along and turned him into a super responsible pancake.
See? This is why it's so important to invite diverse voices to converse with one another. It's absolutely stimulating.
highly stimulating.
Since you have answers for everything, Chloe, perhaps you'd like to enlighten us with some of your hard-earned wisdom about the world.
Sure. I believe there's always darkness in this world, and it usually comes from the people we thought we could trust.
Very well articulated, Chloe. I am consistently impressed with how politically aware your generation is.
Chloe is an excellent articulator.
Excuse me, dear? But if this is what passes for politically aware these days, we're in serious trouble.
James, that's unfair and also rude to Chloe.
No, I don't believe it is. It seems clear that these points Chloe is making are merely veiled attacks on me.
Are you suggesting that I'm using some sort of incognito mode where I can keep my activities hidden? That's crazy. Don't worry, Mr. Amber. I can tell that my progressive attitude is not welcome in this house. I'll see myself out.
James, Chloe is right. You owe her an apology.
I owe her no such thing. I believe she's willfully acting belligerently just as she did this morning. It is how people like her respond to adversity.
People like her? So we're profiling now? This is what 8 months in the DA's office has taught you.
I resent that. My office is committed to fair and equitable treatment.
Yes, I've read the press releases.
Excuse me? Are you calling me a hypocrite?
Ha!
Rachel!
I can't sit here and listen to this bullshit anymore.
Rachel!
Stop it, Dad. You're a hypocrite. Okay? I know. You lying, cheating piece of shit, motherfucker.
Excuse me?
We saw you yesterday at the Overlook
James?
kissing that woman.
James.
Rachel? Honey, whatever you saw or think you saw, I know it's hard, but I need you to trust me.
No offense, Mr. Amber, but I think we trust our eyes more than you.
That's enough! You are not welcome here or around my daughter any longer. I know exactly what kind of person you are from the moment I saw you, and I let my wife's compassion get the better of me.
Oh? What kind of person is
A
that?
delinquent. A broken girl from a broken home.
That's enough, James. I will not have you continue to speak to her like this.
Why can't you just tell me the fucking truth? Stop lying. Stop being a politician for 1 fucking minute. Can't you just be my dad?
Rachel, that woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress. That was your mother.
Shadows settle on the place that you left. Our minds are troubled by the emptiness. Destroy the middle, it's a waste of time. From the perfect start to the finish line. And if you're still breathing, you're the lucky ones. 'Cause most of us are heaving through corrupted lungs, setting fire to our insides for fun, collecting names of the lovers that went wrong, the lovers that went wrong. 'cause most of us are bitter over someone. Setting fire to our insides for fun, to distract our hearts from ever missing that. But I'm forever missing him. And you caused it.
Ja, das war Episode 2 von Life is Strange Before the Storm. Ein Projekt, das immer mehr Fragen aufwirft. Beziehungsweise ein Spiel. An sich bin ich gut im Diskutieren, aber leider habe ich bis jetzt nur eine Diskussion verkackt und das tut mir bis jetzt noch ein bisschen leid. Aber man sah, Rachel gefiel das nicht, also musste diese eine Diskussion auch unbedingt her. Gut, dass ein paar kleine Infos eingegangen sind, ist recht die Sache am Laptop. Ich wusste, irgendwo wird das vonnöten sein. Aber gut. Ich bin aber jetzt ganz ehrlich gespannt, was in der dritten und somit letzten Episode von Life is Strange Before the Storm noch auf uns zukommen wird. Wird Rachel und Chloe die Stadt verlassen? Es spielt 2-3 Jahre vor der Story mit Max. Keine Ahnung. Ich würde einfach sagen, wir lassen uns überraschen und sehen einfach, was zur dritten Episode kommen wird. Das wird nur gerade leider etwas wieder länger dauern, bis da irgendwas kommen wird. Deswegen würde ich jetzt auch sagen, bevor wir jetzt die Endscreens, die ewig lange sehen, ich würde sagen, wenn euch die kleine 3 Stunden und 10 Minuten Aufnahmesession hier gefallen hat, lasst bei jedem Part eine kleine feine Bewertung da. Wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal zu Life is Strange Before the Storm Episode 3.
Shit!